and welcome to 2017. If you are watching this, that means you have survived the year that was 2016. That was a roller coaster rocket trip kind of a year with lots of ups and downs and lots of shitty things that happened in between. But we survived it, we're okay, and we gotta move on to 2017. Yes, 2016 has kind of been a up, down, left, right, weird kind of year, and there's been lots of really good things that did happen this year. So without further ado, let's have a brief recap into all the joys and maybe less joyous things that 2016 did bring us fandom-wise. Starting off with Marvel, Deadpool finally happened and it exceeded all expectations. Ryan Reynolds kind of made up for his role as Green Lantern. Ryan Reynolds, he's got it all, and he's Canadian. Brie Larson was officially cast as Captain Marvel, so that's the thing that's happening. Luke Cage was pretty freaking awesome. Daredevil Season 2 lived up to the hype left behind from the first season and had us questioning morality and gave us a Punisher and Elektra that we all deserved and been waiting for. So a little more redeeming itself from, past movies and past experience. Never say Marvel doesn't learn its lesson. Captain America Civil War happened. Black Panther was in Civil War. Spider-Man was also in Civil War. And, well, I think we can agree that we will miss Andrew Garfield and, the Spider-Man, the Peter Parker that he brought to the screen. I think we can say that Tom has won us over with his adorable little sneak peek of Peter Parker. Also, I'm pretty sure that Tony Stark has adopted this version of Peter Parker, so Super Family is halfway there. Doctor Strange closed off this year in the MCU, and Benedict Cumberbatch as a modern Stephen Strange. It was more perfect than any of us could have imagined. Come on, seriously. Just, wow. Over in the DC side, we don't really talk about Batman vs. Superman, because yes, that did happen in 2016. That actually kicked it off. That might have been a sign of things to come. And while we don't talk about Batman vs. Superman, it did give us Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, who was, in my opinion, probably the best part of the entire movie. And she's getting her own movie, or her own standalone film in this upcoming year before the Justice League big serial Marvel spoof-off is trying to happen. Hopefully it lives up to the hype, because oh my god, I want to see more of her in action. So yes, without Batman vs. Superman, Gal Gadot might not have got her own solo film as Wonder Woman, so small favors. Suicide Squad may or may not have lived up to the expectations and the hype that kind of surrounded it for the past year and a half, past the leaked trailer, the first leaked trailer that happened over in Comic-Con. Personally, I enjoyed it, but I think we could all agree that Suicide Squad as a movie itself was one hell of a ride. If you didn't enjoy the movie, fair enough, that's your opinion. However, if you don't think that Margot Robbie brought Harley Quinn to life, finally brought her to life, you need to reevaluate your life. Just reevaluate, just go. DC still did a good job with the TV shows this past year with Arrow. Supergirl Season 2 is really working up past Season 1, which is okay. But it's really bringing in a little more character, a little more development. There's Flash as well, that's running along smoothly. And Gotham keeps killing us by not killing our favorite villains to be, so that's always fun to watch and always thrilling. Let's not forget that in 2016, the Harry Potter world came back to life and returned to us. Although we never really left and it never really died to begin with. But it came back and expanded in very positive, good ways. To begin with, we had Harry Potter and the Cursed Child come out this year, which if you didn't live in the UK or you were broke, like me, as sad, broke Harry Potter fans. But if you couldn't actually go to see the play yourself, you could get your hands on a copy of the actual script. While the story itself has mixed reviews within the fandom, if we're honest, I think most of us were just happy to actually hold a copy of a book with the title Harry Potter on it, even if it was kind of fanfiction-y. 2016, Pottermore revealed a whole lot of information for us living in North America about our own wizarding school, Ilvermorny. We got to sort into what houses we belonged in, and Pottermore revealed what our true Patronuses were. It was beautiful, a beautiful osprey of mine. Now if I could just get my wand. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them happened, and it lived up to its name because it was fantastic. as cheesy as that was, but it was a very good movie, and it was a nice little glimpse into pre-Harry Potter world and how everything in the Wizarding world, the rules, the laws, the changes, the differences, and everything before Voldemort rose to power. And we got to see a glimpse of Grindelwald, which was interesting. So, well, I'm looking forward to the final battle. How does Newt play into this? Ah, cute little Newt. Netflix dominated original series this year, giving us so many options and lots of wonderful different categories to actually watch and get involved in. And I don't know how many times like Netflix hashtags came up this year, but it was a lot. Not only did they have Stranger Things, which, I mean, let's be honest, 11 came into our lives, and now we don't know what to do with ourselves until season 2. Also, Black Mirror season 3 came out, and I think people are starting to really focus on Black Mirror now, which is such a good TV show, like, seriously. But season 3 is so real, and I think that's why most people are starting to notice it now. So, Game of Thrones has now chosen its own adventure, and Jon Snow came back to life from the dead. For real. Daenerys evolved into a bigger badass female lead than any of us could have believed, and we're all bowing down to her as the mother of dragons and the mother of our heart and souls, because oof. And of course, this year's big plot twist in Game of Thrones has everyone crying when they open the door, or someone opens the door for them. Oh, door! Westworld also happened and blew our minds. Like, just absolutely blew our minds. Our minds are mush now. They're just gone. Seriously, if you have not watched Westworld yet, you need to watch Westworld. We also had the Sherlock Christmas special to start us off at the beginning of the year. I think it was released on January 1st in the US, and oh my god, that was genuinely amazing. What a ride. What a ride. Pokemon Go was also a thing that happened this year. In fact, it still is a thing even with the release of Sun and Moon, which is pretty awesome as well. You gotta admit and just, there's Gengar on your back. Rogue One came out and it was amazing. Seriously, it could have flopped horribly as an attempt to earn more money for Lucasfilms with Disney. But it ended up being, it was the story that we wanted but didn't know we wanted. And I'd say we definitely earned. Not only that, but we got this beautiful sneak peek of what episode 8 is going to be like, so that's fun. You know what else happened in 2016? Lin-Manuel Miranda. That is right, not only did he bring us Hamilton, and Hamilton really seemed to get a really big boost this year, which was absolutely phenomenal. But Lin-Manuel Miranda's tweets made everyone's day so much far better. He still keeps it up. Just gives you a little boost of sunshine every day. A small little encouragement tweet. Sometimes that's all it takes. Lin-Manuel Miranda also wrote the incredible soundtrack to Moana, and Moana gave little girls everywhere an incredible role model. It was the Disney movie of the year. It was very sweet, and man, the songs are catchy. And let's not forget, every song in the Hamilton mixtape, which dropped this year, is on absolute fire. Who could forget the momentous occasion in 2016 where Leonardo DiCaprio finally got his Oscar. I thought the internet was going to explode. Because of course now we have to put to rest the Leonardo DiCaprio never getting his Oscar memes. That's probably the first casualty of 2016 now that I think about it. Ellen's predictions came to life! Finding Nemo finally got the sequel we all wanted and deserved, and it's all about Dory, and it was absolutely adorable. And speaking of Ellen, YouTube's very own Tyler Oakley got his own collaboration TV show with Ellen. Like, seriously, Tyler Oakley and Ellen collaborated. Not just he went on a guest show, as a guest on her show, but they've collaborated, and Tyler has his own TV show, his own segment show, and it's awesome. Go watch it. Go watch it. Go support Tyler. And while we're on the topic of YouTubers, PewDiePie reached 52 million subscribers before the year ended. Got a Ruby Play button, gave out a whole bunch of little mini Brofist Ruby Play button trophy babies. I'm actually not sure what the hell they were, but they were pretty cool. Not only did he break a new world record, and I don't think anyone's ever going to top 52 million subscribers, not to mention he's still growing and growing and growing and growing. Not only this, but PewDiePie also did a lot of work with Rebel Mode, which is a company group that he helped create, and they end up doing not only a whole bunch of fun little vlog videos, but On top of that, they also did the Cringe Miss live stream, which raised, I think it was something like $1.3 million for Red. And it's not just Rebel Mode and PewDiePie, but Markiplier has been doing a lot of charity live streams around the end of 2016, and he's still going to continue doing them and raising money and for different charities. And it's just great. Like, it's not just these guys. It's not just gamers who have done charity live streams this year either. There's been so many YouTubers and YouTube support that have gone into live streams and have worked with charities, going to fundraisers. Dan and Phil released a song, and all the money that they earned from that ended up going towards cancer research, which was amazing to begin with. Also, Dan and Phil left the house and went on stage on tour for North America last year, which was awesome because I was finally able to see them, well, as close as I could see them in real life. Plus, they released another book where they actually went outside, so that was pretty fun too. The sheer amount of generosity, and you do realize how much, I'm not going to say power exactly, that's not the right word, but how much influence that YouTubers have on their communities and in their fandoms, and how they could do so much good for this world, in this world. And again, I'm not just talking about charity live streams like Markiplier or Rebel Mode or those guys, but so many of them are using their influence for the betterment of the world. And I hope to see more of that in 2017. Also, one thing I find is absolutely awesome is that Jacksepticeye went from having 8 million subscribers at the beginning of 2016, and he almost ended the year with 14 million subscribers. That's insane, and holy shit, he deserves every single one of them. Gravity Falls ended with a bang this year. A little twist, a little weirdamadingon. I'm really not sure how you pronounce that, but that's okay because it happened and we're just not gonna talk about it. That's right. Steven Universe continues on, and it still brings us so much joy with the music, the songs, and just how inclusive the show has become. Despite the censors, despite the pressure, it still sticks to its roots, the togetherness, and how to cope with so many things. And it's just been absolutely great show. It's really taken off. I'm so glad it's still around. I can't wait to see where the story goes from here. We have a new Dragon Ball Z. D. Greyman kind of came back just to kind of finish everything off. Mob Psycho 100 was amazing and fun, and everybody loved it. And it was One Punch Man kind of hype all over again. So that was great because we need more of those kind of animes. And do not even get me started on Yuri on Ice. Seriously, we will be here for another half hour if I even get started on Yuri on Ice. Just thank you, anime gods, for Yuri on Ice. 2016 also saw releases of numerous video games. Far Cry came out with a new one. Hitman, Civilization 6, I think it was. Yeah, I think it's 6 now. A new Gears of War, just to name a few. But a few other little more independent side but beautiful games, or great games that did come out this year, such as Abzu, Inside, Stardew Valley, I believe is one of them, that came out this year. Pretty sure. We also got No Man's Valley, which had a great hype and a beautiful concept to it. Unfortunately, it was short-lived and didn't really follow through with all its promises and everything, so that was a disappointment. We also got Firewatch, and we got Overwatch. I really wish I could play it. It looks so awesome. You know what else happened in 2016? We finally got The Last Guardian! This game has been in the making for about 7 years now, I think, and is just... we almost didn't think it was ever going to happen. It's been so long waiting for this game to finally finish and be released, and now it's out. Oh, thank the heavens. And it looked amazing. Of course I can't play it because I don't have a PS4. God damn it. So I think it's safe to say in 2016, video game wise, we were kind of spoiled this year. Not everything was great. Not all the games turned out to be as good as they were meant to be, but sometimes that happens. All these things happened in 2016, and the majority of the things I mentioned were really good, were really positive things that happened in the fandom, or events, or releases, or things we've been waiting for and finally got. So they were amazing, and maybe didn't live up to all the hype, but they still happened and they were great. And that's a wrap for 2016. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I probably didn't mention a couple of things and skipped over a few things and didn't really get into any details, but I didn't want this video to get too long. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If I missed anything really important that happened in 2016, I apologize, but you can mention it in the comments below and maybe start up a discussion down there. And remember all the good things, all the fun little things that we had in the year, all the bad things too, certainly. But let's talk about 2016. Let's talk about what went right, what went wrong, and let's move forward towards 2017 and look forward to everything that's to come. Also, if you want to see more videos from me this year, you could hit the subscribe button, or you could watch any of my other videos from the past year. And here's to looking forward in 2017, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye! Yay, 2017. Let's do this.